Chapter 11 review, we want to find the missing angle in this triangle for number 1. So we have 42 degrees, we have the square, which remember means 90 degrees, and we know that if we add up all three angles, we get 180. So we are going to say 90 plus 42 plus x equals 180. So we want to add 90 and 42, that's 132. Plus x equals 180, and we want to subtract 132 from both sides to solve for x. So x equals 48. And that is your answer for number 1. Number 3, we are going to use the external angle theorem to solve for x and y. So remember, if we have an external angle, it equals the sum of the two angles inside the triangle that it is not touching. So it's on the same line as this x, so we are going to ignore this x. We are going to do 65 plus y equals 110. So let's set that up. And in order to solve for y, we are going to subtract 65 from both sides. So y equals 45. In order to solve for x, we are going to set it up as 110 plus x equals 180, because when you have two numbers or two angles on a straight line, if you add them, you get 180 degrees. And we are going to subtract 110 from both sides, and x equals 70 degrees. So we have y equals 45 and x equals 70, and this is our answer. So for number 5, we want to solve for x. So remember, when we add up all three angles, we get 180 degrees. So we have 3x minus 5 plus 2x plus x plus 11 equals 180. We want to combine like terms, so we have 3x, 2x, and 1x, so 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6x, and then we have negative 5 and positive 11. So negative 5 plus positive 11 is positive 6, equals 180. And this seems very similar to a problem we did in the last section, but that's okay. So minus 6, 6x equals 172, and we want to divide by 6. So x equals 29. Number 7, we want to see if these three measures can logically be the sides of a triangle. So we want to set it up so we add two sides and see if it's greater than the third side. So we want to do that for all three combinations. So 16 plus 31 greater than 22, 22 plus 31 greater than 16. And now we want to see if these are all true. So 16 plus 32 is 38, and that is in fact greater than 31. That's true. 16 plus 31 is 47, and that is greater than 22. That's true. 22 plus 31 is 53, and that is greater than 16. True. So the answer is yes, we can make a triangle with these three sides. Number 9, same thing, we want to see if we can make a triangle with this. So we have 2 plus 2 is greater than 4, or 2 plus 4 is greater than 2. So let's see, 2 plus 2 is 4, and is that greater than 4? It is not. It is equal to 4. That is not going to work. 2 plus 4 is 6, greater than 2. This one is true, but it doesn't even matter because this is false, and the answer is automatically no, we cannot make a triangle with this. So that's it for Chapter 11 review. Now we're moving on to Chapter 11 test. Once again, we want to find the missing side of the triangle. And remember, when you add up all three angles of a triangle, it equals 180 degrees. So we are going to set up this equation, 30 plus 105 plus x equals 180. So we want to add 30 plus 105, that's 135, plus x equals 180. And we want to solve for x by subtracting 135 from both sides. So x equals, let's see, 45. Okay, so over here we see this exterior angle, and we see it's on the same line as this y. So we are ignoring the y for now, and we are looking at the other two angles inside of the triangle. So we know that these two angles add up to equal this exterior angle. So x plus 21 equals 47, and we want to solve for x by subtracting 21 from both sides. X equals 26. So now we want to solve for y. We know that if two angles lie on the same line, they add up to equal 180. So we can say 47 plus y equals 180. So subtract 47 from both sides, and y equals 133. So these are x and y. So let's see, does that match up with one of the letters? X equals 26, y equals 133. That is A, and that is your answer for number 3. Okay, so number 5, which of these measures can form a triangle? So 3 of these are not going to work. So let's set up our different combinations. We can say 2 plus 5 is greater than 9. 2 plus 5 is 7, and that is not greater than 9. So we already know that this one is not the answer. So B, let's try that. 13 plus 6 is greater than 21. That is 19, and that is not greater than 21. So B is also a no-go. Let's look at C. 4 plus 12, and is that greater than 16? Let's see, 4 plus 12 is 16, so it's equal to 16. So once again, the answer is no. So it's probably going to be D, but let's just be sure. Let's cover all our bases. 42 plus 5, greater than 44. That's 47, and it is in fact greater than 44. So D is true. And this is our answer. Last one, number 7. So it is asking for the measure of angle A. So we're not just trying to solve for x, we are trying to find the measure of this angle right here. So don't be intimidated. There's a number of ways we can solve for this. We can use either the interior angle theorem, add all of these up and make it equal to 180, or we can use the exterior angle theorem and make 6x minus 8 equal to 3x plus 4 plus 2x plus 12, or we can say 5x equals x plus 20 plus 3x plus 4. It doesn't matter, you're going to come out with the same answer anyways. So let's just do that last one just for kicks. 5x equals 3x plus 4 plus x plus 20. So we have 5x equals 3x plus 1x, that's 4x. 4 plus 20 is 24. So let's subtract 4x from both sides. So x equals 24. So now that we know what x is, we want to plug it into this equation to get the measure of angle A. So let's say 3 times 24 plus 4. 3 times 24 is 72, plus 4 is 76. So angle A is 76 degrees, and that is D. And that's it for Chapter 11 test.